right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Jermall Charlo stops Dennis Hogan in the 7th round with a big left hook. He dropped him for the second and third times in his career. Let's talk a little bit about the fight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And as I anticipated, Hogan footwork gave Charlo a little bit of problems, but Charlo and Ronnie Shields, they were working on some things in the gym. Charlo went to the body more than I expected him to go to the body, and I think that kind of slowed Hogan down. I was expecting him to clip Hogan in the championship rounds. I picked the 11th round because I didn't think he was going to go to the body as much as he did. But, yeah, Hogan was having some success with his left hook, his right hand. He dropped the right hand to the body. His footwork was moving well. But I think when Dennis Hogan got clipped, I think it was the 3rd round, he got clipped with an uppercut, which he did a somersault on top of his head. I think that changed his game plan. I think he felt Charlo power. He had the respect. And like I said before, you know, when he felt Charlo power, I've told you guys, either he was going to go into defensive mode or he was just going to be a go-getter and keep trying. And he kept trying throughout the fight. He kept making moves, and where Brandon Adams went into a shell and didn't really try to win the fight and try to survive, Dennis Hogan presented some opportunities. He still tried to win the fight. But, you know, Charlo made some adjustments. You know, he was more aggressive. He stepped on the front foot a lot more. But when he did that versus Matt Horvath, he got clipped with a lot of counter left hands. And Hogan ain't the type of guy that's going to be stationary. He going to punch on the move, show you angles. And he had some success doing that. And he gave Charlo some trouble early on. And contrary to what people believe, Dennis Hogan is not just moving up from 54 to 60. He's fought at light heavyweight. He's campaigned at super middleweight. And he's campaigned at middleweight before. So, you know, he had a good game plan. It was just that Charlo had more firepower, more size, more stamina, more speed. And, you know, he just got outgunned. But, you know, Hogan's still a good fighter. You know, I think he showed a good account of himself. I think a lot of, like, Danny Garcia picked him to go get stopped in 4. You know, and I figured he would go later than 4. I was pretty sure of that. It was just that, you know, Charlo they really made some improvements with the body work. His shots flowed pretty good. But you know, I still don't know how good Jermall Charlo is. Seemed like they getting better, but the difference between Hogan and Adams, his last 2 fights, were simple fact that Adams went into safety mode, he went into survival mode. And Hogan still tried to be a go-getter and still tried to win the fight. Had Adams tried to open up and win the fight and go into survival mode, Charlo would have got that stoppage as well. But that doesn't change my mind for him versus Canelo. I still favor Canelo. I still favor Demetrius Andrade, which I'm not. I think Andrade to be outboxing him, but my mind tells me that I think Charlo might have too much dog in him. I think Charlo might clip him in the end. Golovkin, I thought Golovkin would beat him at this point, but I'm not. I think Charlo may be too physical for Golovkin. If he could take Golovkin power, I think he just may be too physical, too young, too fast. Derevchenko was in the crowd tonight. That's a very, very dangerous fight for Jermall Charlo. Derevchenko shows a hell of a lot of angles, but the difference between him struggling with Matt Horvath and fighting Sergey Derevchenko, if Derevchenko gonna come towards Jermall Charlo. You know, he gonna bob and weave, show some angles. I feel Golovkin might have took some years off his career, but I think Derevchenko is a Jermall Charlo friendly fight. It's a fight that he can lose, but Derevchenko looking to come right down the pipe, and I think Charlo jab, speed, and power and strength might be a little bit too much for Sergey Derevchenko. Styles make fights, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Derevchenko will be right in there banging with him, but I think Danny Jacobs hurting Derevchenko. I think Charlo can build on that and do a little bit more. Not saying that he better than Golovkin. I just felt that Derevchenko was all wrong for Golovkin. And I think he does some things that, you know, plays into what Charlo does well. But I think that's a terrific fight. But Hogan, he probably going to go back down and campaign down there to 54. But I think he did better than what people will give him credit for. And like I knew, he had good footwork. And Charlo and Ronnie, they knew that, and they came in with a game plan. He started going to the body some more, and more than he ever had. And I think if Charlo becomes a body puncher and kind of works on some defensive flaws and not getting caught with those left hooks and those right hands and start keeping his hands up and learn to move his head a little bit, I think Charlo could be a complete fighter. I see the improvement from the Adams fight to this fight. I seen him kind of going to the body more. That was much needed, but I want to see Charlo on his toes a little bit more than being flat-footed and being a pressure fighter, getting up his height a little bit. But great fight from Jermall Charlo. He was expected to win, and I guess Eubanks or Derevchenko could be next. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight. Hogan stops in 7. He got dropped twice, and Charlo just banged him out his frame. So don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? The link description. Best way to donate is share the video. And don't forget to check out our playlist: NBA, NFL, middleweight, heavyweight boxing, the whole 9. But hey, let me know what you guys thought about the fight. Know you're gonna have some haters in here. Your opinion matters as well. We gone.